So we are bleeding the clutch right now. I'm gonna pull a little more vacuum on it. If you don't know, here. Just using a vacuum pump because I'm by myself, and it's hooked up to that, my slave cylinder right there. So I'm just pulling a vacuum, and I believe it ran out of fluid, so I'm gonna have to do this all over again, which is fine because I started doing this without recording, and the bleeder screw on the slave was busted. Well, not busted, but it was clogged. So we will fill this up again. And we will bleed the clutch out. So like I said, that thing was clogged up. And then we'll go in the car, pump the clutch pedal a few times, get stuff moving. Because right now it's not. So we'll pump the clutch pedal a few times and you guys might be able to see some bubbles coming out of there. Oh yeah, we don't have a clutch anymore, for sure. Oh, got some feel. Leave that up. Anything come out yet? Oh yeah, there we go. Look at all that bubbles. Look at all those bubbles. Trying to get every single bubble out of there. It's draining a lot faster than I want. I might need to go get another bottle of brake fluid. Look at all those bubbles. Just trying to get all that stuff out. And the fluid's turning clear. Which is good. That is what I want. Nice, clear fluid. Oh, I might be in your guys' way. But, yeah. Like I said, I believe that's gonna be just about it. Keep filling this thing up, make sure it doesn't catch any more bubbles. But I believe that is it. We will close this now. As quickly as we can. At least get it to stop flowing. So we don't want to run out of fluid, and we don't want to introduce any more air into that. I forget which size it is. Is it 10? I believe it's a 10. No, it's an 8. And we will lock this down. Trying to get it to go over the whatchamacallit. So pulling a little more vacuum. Just trying to get the rest of those air bubbles out. This stuff is dirty. Very dirty. She's a dirty girl. Look at all that. That is nasty. Well, it's not nasty, it's just a lot of bubbles. Yeah, I may have to go get another can of brake fluid. Maybe we'll crack this open again. All those bubbles. That is what we are trying to get out of here. I believe that's it. There might be a few left, but that's fine with me. Okay. Pretty sure we got a clutch pedal now. Let's go in here and feel. Oh yeah. Yep, we got a clutch pedal. Sweet. Okay. Just pumping the clutch pedal by hand. And we'll let the pressure out of this. Pull this off. We definitely have a clutch pedal now. Sweet. So that is bled. We're gonna do the brakes next. If you don't know what dirty brake fluid looks like, I'll show you. This is what dirty brake fluid looks like. Your brake fluid should be clear. Shouldn't look like black coffee. So that is dirty brake fluid. I just realized I didn't even post an intro. But what's up, guys? So today we're bleeding the brakes and the clutch, which you just saw. And we are getting this car on the road, well, driving at least, hell or high water today. I got to get a few bolts. I got to get 4 bolts for the drive shaft. And I think I have to get a few miscellaneous bolts for the headlights. So right now we're going to bleed the right rear, which is the farthest away from the master cylinder, which is where you want to start, the farthest wheel from the master cylinder. And right now it is hooked up and we have a vacuum on it. Okay, so right now we have a vacuum on it. This hose isn't really the best, but it is pulling a vacuum, which that's all that matters. So let's pull some more vacuum. As you see, it started around 17 psi. Now we're at 25 and it's dropping because, like I said, I don't think this hose is getting the best vacuum on it, but whatever. So we're gonna pull some fluid out of here and hopefully, see if I can get in here. This car will have brakes as well today, which will be nice. Am I able to get in here? I sort of can. There we go. Open the bleeder. Close the bleeder. Yeah, this thing is not, see, no more vacuum. It's not the best. it's just losing all the vacuum. May have to go to the hardware store and get some thinner vacuum line. Yeah, I may have to go to the old Home Depot. Get some smaller vacuum line. Yeah. That, or I try and clean this off. Get down in there and get it all dried up. We can try to attempt to get a better seal. So we'll try that first. Try to get a better seal on this. Could try and pump the brakes. Let me pump the brakes real quick. All right, so I pumped the brakes up a little bit. We got a little bit of pressure on the brake. So we will try this. Filled up the Mazda a little bit because the Mazda would have been completely empty. Close that back up. God, it's gonna take a few times for that to do its thing. And I don't want this to spill over. Trying to run back and forth. Get in there. Okay. And we'll go back around. Let's see, did that stay down this time? It did. Okay. So that seems to be working. So, like I said, the Mazda is just completely empty. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that screen in there. All right. Fill that back up. God, this is... All right, we got somewhat of a brake pedal. It's okay. No leak inside the car, good. That went down again, good. Okay, sorry, I'm literally running back and forth. Gotta do what you gotta do, right? Oh yeah, I heard air that time. But let's open this one again. Pump the brakes again. Got pressure. Come over here. Yeah, I just don't think that that's gonna work. All right, yeah, I tried everything I could think of. Gravity bleeding won't work either. So off to the hardware store. All right, we do have some fluid flowing. Kind of jerry-rigged something up. So the bleeder screw is definitely too small. But what I did is I ended up using the, oh, get in your way. I ended up using the clamp for this on the bleeder screw on the rubber hose. Well, not rubber hose, but vinyl hose. So I was able to pump fast enough. And we were able to start pulling some brake fluid out of here. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to stick this on here. And we will try to pull some more fluid. And we are getting some bubbles. Sweet. This fluid is also pretty dirty. So we'll let that bleed. We'll watch the level on the Master. I mean, I probably could have just put my mouth on it and, well. All right. I'm getting all that fluid out of there. Nice. And this is nasty fluid too. Here, I'll give you guys a look. It's not necessarily dark, but yeah. See, that fluid's supposed to be clear. So I don't know if I'm gonna stand here and do that all day, but it's working. I could push the brake pedal. Let me try and push the brake pedal. Force some fluid through there. See if it pushed any. Sure it did. I'm gonna sit here and continue to do this and not bore you guys. But before I turn this off, give you guys a good look at it. That's where the bleeder is. And then if I pump, See all that coming out. So, like I said, I'm gonna sit here till the bubbles stop and the fluid starts running clear. I mean, it's definitely getting lighter. It's lighter than this stuff, for sure. It's way lighter than this. So, clear brake fluid is what I'm after. And I'm just gonna keep pumping. All right, brakes are bled, finally. Used a little handheld brake bleeder from Harbor Freight. Worked for the slave cylinder, and then literally worked for one caliper. It got brake fluid in it, and then it stopped working. So it's garbage. I'm just gonna throw it out. So yeah, so now we'll put the front core support back on, which I won't really show you guys that, because you guys have seen it before. And then bleed the coolant system. And then once that's done, air in the tires, put the trunk back together, it's just clips, and put this thing around outside. And then that should be it. That should be it. It should run. Oh, and you guys get to see the headlights. Ooh, yeah. You guys get to see the headlights. Those are pretty cool. So I still haven't seen them. So right. So I'm gonna get back to work, core support, and all that other stuff, and I'll get back to you guys when I'm done with that. I have decided that I am gonna show you guys me putting the core support on. Haha, sucks for you. You gotta watch me do this. Oh, I forgot how awkward this is gonna be. 1, 2, 3. Hoi! Come this way. All right, we're just going for it. It's actually not that bad this time around. Just give me one more up here. All right, that's there. Don't want to let all the weight on this one tab right here. But I am gonna have to leave it a little loose on this side at least. Let me get another one in. Because I gotta get that washer bottle in. There's a little hole for it. All right. And the washer bottle. This bracket does bend out a little bit. But there we go. Just stuck on that. And there that is. And like I said, there is a screw that's supposed to go in there. I don't think it's that. But if we have extras, it probably will be that one. So there's that. Make sure these holes do line up, because we can slide this ever so slightly left and right. So that is what we're gonna do. Okay, that one for some reason. Oh, I forgot, that's not a 14. There we go. There. So I'm going to come that way. That should be perfect. Yep. There's a couple screw holes up here that do need to line up. That way we can really hold this core support in. Make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Is that really the only bolt that's holding it on? Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna have to find. Oh no, this one's. No, that one's got one. I at least need to find one more to go on the other side. Because there is literally one bolt holding that on. I'm just going to put this in here. I don't know if it's the right one or not, actually. We will just use this one, even though that goes there, but nothing goes up there. All right, perfect, good. Put these two last ones in. I got that one. Let's get this one. Oh, it's in the stomach. All right, that's in. Cool. Last two. All right. Bam. Okay. I don't believe we have any more bolts to put in right this second. We do have to put the plug back in for the radiator though. So I need to figure out what size that is again. I believe it's an 18, but negative 22. That is a positive, sir. I mean, it didn't leak before. I definitely want to get a new radiator for this because this is not confidence inspiring. It just keeps spinning, but it is what it is. It didn't leak before, so we're just gonna leave it alone. Don't touch it. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. If it blows up, it blows up. Deal with it then. Just like my wheel bearings in the back. All right. Now, let's hook the rest of these wires up. Oh no, I forgot. This whole section of, okay, I guess that works. Wait, no, because this whole section of wire and harness has to go up. Up and over, right? Don't think it was this one, no, because that's got the ground. It's this one. is this one. Okay. That has the connector for the headlight. This goes in this channel right here. All right, cool. Halfway there, just plugging in some sensors, and they are proving to be really annoying. Ooh, why won't you go in the hole that you're meant for? Oh, do you plug into this one? Oh, yes, you do. That was really freaking weird. Still have to get the rest of this in there. Where's this one go? That's a tube, but that's too small. I just gotta find the one that doesn't have any insulation inside of it. Okay. Weird. Just continue plugging everything else in first. Lock my fans over here. Get in there. Cool. Fans plugged in. Still don't know why you're literally on at 100% all the time. Deal with that later. Alright, so this one goes down there. But that won't fit, so what the hell? Bro. Okay, so they're the same connector. This one just goes down there. Yep, because it doesn't have any insulation in it. And this one does. I don't know if I want to sing again. Because that got kind of awkward. Does that go there? Yeah, it looks like it goes there. Sure. We'll leave that there. It's only awkward if you make it awkward. That didn't work with the song that I'm thinking of. Gosh, get in. Just get in the hole. There we go. God, couldn't have made this any more difficult, could you? Like, you know what you could have done to make it a lot easier? And it probably would have cost you 5 more cents to do this as well. But you could have just put a connector, like literally where it joins together, and I wouldn't have to do this. Literally would not have to do this at all. Don't worry. I persevered. I mean, I guess we'll just try and put that. Actually, you know what? We're gonna take this out. We're gonna try and put this back in here. This stupid rubber weatherproof insulation rubber gasket things keep coming off. Just stay, just stay. If you don't, we'll super glue you back in. All right, that's there, that's there. This is supposed to go here. And this one goes here, like so. Okay, that is that, that is that. I believe everything besides the headlights is plugged in. No, this one random single wire. It's a single wire. Oh, let's go into this. This one that I said I don't know if I could get it coming back out. That's probably, honestly, why my fans are on full blast all the time. Because that wasn't plugged in. Yeah, that could be it. Doubt it, but, you know. Oh, that's cool. We're just going to break the fan shroud guard right off. Because, you know, nothing has to clip into that or anything to prevent it from hitting the fan, right? Okay. Do believe that's everything connected now, besides my headlights. Double check. Oh, God. Why is that so bright? All right, now we just got to do the painstaking task of hooking up every single connection. I do want to try and put the bumper back on. You know, I'm going to try and put the bumper back on. Don't you go anywhere. We are putting the headlights in, but I'm going to try and put the bumper on first. Because if the bumper goes on, then it will sort of complete the look. Okay. This bumper is going to look like trash. But get the leaves out of there. Yeah, this bumper is literally going to look like trash. Is that Bondo? Oh, yeah. Oh, now we know. This car has been in an accident. At least a minor one. Yeah, because that's the original paint down there. Cool. All right. Yeah, I guess we'll just shove it on. Kind of like that. Jeez, they mangled the crap out of this bumper. Like, seriously, like, if you don't know what you're doing, just stop. Ugh, I need a bolt for that one. Oh. That's probably where that one went. Okay. Not a problem. Not a problem. I believe that one's got a bolt, right? Yep, that one does. Painted. Same color. This one is not. Oh, man. Car is really taking shape now. It's really taking shape. Even though this bumper looks like crap, And the mirror's hanging off. Looks like it's got a floppy ear. It's really coming in. Looking pretty good. All right, so I do need to go to the hardware store. When I mean hardware store, really just mean like Home Depot or Lowe's, whoever has this bolt right here needs to have a shoulder on it. So see, these two holes are where the headlight lines up. No headlight in there yet. I really should just get a pack of them so I can get one of these and then literally mount it better. That goes in there. So this thread pattern actually, focus. Why won't you focus? So this thread pattern right here is exactly what I need for the headlights. So yeah, gotta go there. Probably pick the girlfriend up, maybe. Not sure. Because I don't know if I will. Because then what'll happen is, oh, look at the plants. Let's go look at the plants real quick. And then I'll end up here tomorrow with a different outfit on saying, yep, we looked at plants. So she's a plant person. So we'll probably pick this up tomorrow. Maybe, maybe not. So anyways, I'm going to go to the store. All right, that is done. Oh, hey, didn't see you guys there. Just under the car, you know, fixing things. Drive shaft is in, exhaust is hooked back up. Totally not wearing the same clothes as I was yesterday, and totally came back yesterday saying that I was going to come back from the hardware store. Definitely not the next day. Like I said, definitely not the next day. But yesterday, which is today, the hardware store closes at 5. So didn't get to the hardware store today. And yeah, so had to go to the hardware store. Home Depot and Lowe's, they didn't have what I needed. So I had to go to a specialty bolt store, and they sort of had what I needed. The drive shaft is in, kind of, sort of. I mean, it's bolted up, but it's not with the correct bolts, but it is the right bolts. And the exhaust is the same thing. So at least they're stainless, they won't rust. So, yeah. Now the bumper is on, everything's hooked up. We are in the final stages. Literally the final stages. Just got to put the headlights in. I don't have a hood. That is in my garage, which is not here, clearly. Pretty sure I don't have the bolts for the hood, which is awesome. So I'm going to have to get bolts. But we are pretty much done. Like I said, just got to put the hood, not the hood. Well, yeah, we got to put the hood on. Just got to put the headlight in, both sides. I don't know what happened to this fog light connector. It's not there. So we're just gonna pretend it works till I figure out the connector. Yeah. So, oh, got to put the fender liner back in. Got to do that. I have a like a, what are those things called? Clip little thing. So we can put that back in. I do still have to get the CV axle in on the passenger side. And still got to put air in those tires. Still got to put the trunk back together. I want to call Mazda and see if they have a passenger side mirror for me. If they do, great. I will get that. Probably not. They'll probably have to special order it. Or, my luck, it'll be discontinued. So, that's great. I did get some thread locker, though. Yep. So, we'll just open that now. And, yeah. So, yeah, we're going to get that stuff on. I'm going to call Mazda, see if they have a passenger side mirror. That would be fantastic. There's a few other bits and pieces on the front bumper that need to be replaced. Not necessary, but would be nice. So we are going to start with the fender liner. We'll put that in. Actually, we should start with the CV axle, ideally. Yep. Let's get back to work. Okay. So, got the CV axle back in. It literally took like, I don't even know, a minute. So, didn't get to record it. I could have, but I didn't. So, fender liner is going to go in. And should go about right there. I shouldn't say I didn't, I forgot. Oh yeah, that's one of these. Oh, come out. Don't bend. All right. A pair of pliers. Where's my body clip pliers? Oh, they're in the trunk. That's right. Let's get some needle nose. Yeah, these should work. Needle nose, and ooh, you know what would actually work pretty good? My body panel clip separators. That's the wrong drawer. These. It's one of those like cone serrated ones. I'll show you in a second. So, yeah. We'll do this like this. Oh no, it's not. It's one of those stupid screw ones, but they still work the same. We'll just unscrew it. That should work. I need to get a screwdriver. Oh, no. Yeah, there's that piece. And then this piece. Yeah, it's one of those stupid screw ones, which I don't know if I have. But I'll just use the serrated type or a push pin one. Yeah, I don't think I have a screw type. So we will just use one of these. One of those. Just gonna use one of those. The rest I think are all gonna be push type, unless this is gonna be too big for this hole. We will test fit. It's actually too small. So next size up, which is 23/64. Okay. Get all precise. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Now it's stuck. All right, so that one will work. Oh, this is the garbage one. So now we'll go together with this. make sure there's no more clips. I should probably get a light because I can't see nothing. I was literally about to use this light and because I couldn't find my other light, but it's literally on the side of my toolbox. But it's green, just like my toolbox, so therefore I couldn't see it. But this one actually will work pretty good because this is not necessarily brighter, it's just bigger. I don't know if that really makes a difference. But anyways, up we go. Should go from the rear out, but we're just gonna do it this way. All right, this clip goes there. That goes like that. That goes inside of there. Now, the interesting part, figuring out how this all goes together. Care Bears, something, 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 Care Bears. Oh, shoot. What did I use for that one? I used the buttons. No, glove. Okay. That's in. Oh, that's definitely going to go behind. No, it does not. I lied. That'll go in front of that. That'll be held like that. What did I use for this one? Did I use one of these? Yes. I think. Right? No? No. But I did for down here. Right? Yeah. Down there. Okay. Line this hole up with that hole. Should be good enough. That one down there, it's probably a bolt, which I don't have, so we'll just put a clip there. Sorry, I can't get you guys a really good view. It's just putting clips in, man. That's all I'm doing. Okay, that one's in. I think I do have a bolt for that. What do I use for that one? One of those? Yeah. Okay. Really wish I could get you guys in here, but I can't. This is all that, like, small, tedious work that everybody goes like, yeah, it takes forever. It really does. It really does take forever. Yeah, okay. That goes in like that. And then that goes behind that. And then there should be something back here. And there is. Okay. So this does go here like this. Let's see. I don't think. Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I figured out how it goes on, but we're still not going to use it. So, fender liner is in. So, let's move to the trunk. Torque wrench is back here because I still need to do the torque sequence on the crank bolt. So that's back here because of that, because I didn't want to trip over it. I thought I was going to get to it, but I didn't. All right, let's start with this side. There's a giant spider in here. That's cool. He's dead though. Don't worry. I hate spiders. All right, you know what? I'm going to suck that spider out. All right, spider gone. Cool. Now I just gotta wrestle this thing in. That goes under that. That goes under that. That's in-ish. This goes behind this. That's there, that's there, that's there. Okay. Where's the clip that I just had? Cool. Do you believe that one's broken? I know I broke a few. Now we got 3 here along the bottom. So we got 1. Just gonna grab them all. I'm gonna have them. Yeah, and I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna need 4. Well, I'll need 5. But so we got the 1. Here, I'll start over here where you guys can't see. Alright. That's 2. And 3. And 4. Get in there. 4. And number 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this goes there. Oop. And put one up here. God, there's so many cobwebs in here. This car needs a full detail. And in there. Oop. Okay. All right, we're gonna use 6.3s and hope they fit. Feeling they're not going to. I could shove them in there. Those are the smallest ones I got. Damn. Okay. All right, those aren't working. Cool. So we're gonna try the 8 for back here. I'm gonna check and see what those look like. Oh my God, what is that? It's my subwoofer. Okay. We're trying things. Okay. Ooh. Might be too big. Oh man. do believe, oh no, wait, did I pick up the wrong ones? I think I picked up the wrong ones. I picked up the 10? No. Picked up the 9. Okay. Oh, convenient. Picked up a pop rivet thingy. And the thing, nope, that doesn't go in either. Okay. 8s don't fit. So we'll try the 6.3s right here. 6.3. And those don't fit either. I mean, the thing goes in, but this doesn't go in the best. God. Pliers. Okay. It's really hot in here. Oh. Okay. Well, that's a bummer. Oh, I have 6.4s, but I don't think that'll work. Yeah, you know what? It's together. We gotta get these wires back in right here. They're a little bit of a pain to get in because they go into a channel. And watch me do it first shot without my lubrication. Oh, my glove. Wow. Whatever. Prove me wrong, car. All right, let me do the bottom first. And that's it. Cool. Didn't even have to use my chain lube. This stuff works really good. Oh, PB Blaster stuff works pretty well. All right. So that's all together. That side doesn't have anything. Cool. All right, we can officially close the trunk. Oh, good. Surprised the shocks still work. All right. Cool. I did hook the exhaust back up, so it's going to be super quiet, which sucks, but it is what it is. The car has no wheels. We're going to fix that. I got to take those to the gas station, put some air in them. I'm going to move that bucket out of the way. I'm going to start the car, put it in gear, and we're going to see if all the wheels roll, which would be fantastic because I still have a bunch of lights on the dash. No check engine lights, but I have a blinking airbag light for some reason, but also the core support wasn't on. My DSC, which is the traction control, is still on. My ABS sensor is still on, which means one of the wheel speed sensors could be bad. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they just need to rotate to see whatever. And the brake light is on, but I believe that's for the brake reservoir that was completely empty. And there was like a few other lights. So I'm going to turn it on, put it in gear, put the car in first, and we're going to see if it spins all 4 wheels. Okay, airbag light went off. So core support was the issue. So that's good to know. Now we have a flashing check engine light. Clutch in. Doesn't go to the floor because we have fluid in it now, which is great. That is a really really loud clutch. So that throwout bearing might be bad, which that's all right. Pump the brakes up a little bit. Oh, I do need to go to the parts store and get a new brake cap for the car because it currently doesn't have a brake cap. Brake pedal is there. All right, let's try this. First gear. I don't like the sound of that. It could be that the calipers and the rotors, like the rotors aren't on the wheel all the way, so they're just kind of like wobbling themselves, but we're gonna ignore that for right now. Car wants to die. So I'm gonna safely assume it's that, but I'm just gonna stick my head out the window here and I'm gonna look at the back wheel. Yes, that works. Can't see the front wheel. So that one works, cool. I'm gonna safely assume that that one works too. That clutch is really loud. And what is that? Oh, it's a random bolt. Random bolts everywhere. So we will shut the car off so I don't die of carbon monoxide poisoning. I'm probably gonna swap this battery out. I'm pretty sure this battery is dead. All the wheels turn. Oh, you know what it could be? Could be that. Could be that hitting. Could be the dust shield smacking. So if you guys don't know, this key is called the credit card key. Glad I didn't go down there. So this is basically like entry level push to start. So we're just gonna bust this apart. Yeah. Could just take the weather stripping out. Don't break it. Oh, the battery's right there. Okay, sweet. I didn't know that. These were quite a rare option for these cars. Wasn't very common. Well, at least I didn't see a lot of them. Magnet? Yep, magnet pulled it out. Okay. This is a 2025 CR 2025. What is that beeping noise? There's 3 volts. So we're going to test that. We're going to see how much voltage this has. I'm assuming 0, but we are going to check. So we will test this. That's the positive. This is going to be the negative. So the front side, the flat, this back side right here is the positive, as you can see, and then this will be the negative. So we'll test that. Nothing. Dead. Dead, dead, dead. Could see how much resistance it has. Yeah, so you know the battery's still got resistance, so yeah, it's just dead. If you ever have like an issue with something that you think is still good internally, but it's not getting voltage, ohming it out is a good option, and then you can diagnose from there. Okay, I got the tires. I'm gonna do this NASCAR style. All right. So those are all on. Probably should have taken that wheel off because I still got to torque that thing 90. Ah. Yeah, we'll take it back off. Damn. Take you off again. All right. Leave that there. Take this off. Wow. So we will turn this on. Put this on a level surface. And that is set for 90 degrees. Oh, gotta put the car in gear. All right, car's in gear. Shouldn't roll. Can also put the e-brake up, so let's do that too. E-brake is up. Car is definitely not gonna move. All right, what are we looking at here? All right, let's change that back. Because the engine started rotating. And 90. And the engine's rotating. Why are we rotating? All right, I think I'm gonna have to put this side down, turn the car on, turn the wheel, and then, well, am I gonna have enough room when it's all the way down? No, I won't. I didn't tell you to do this, I didn't teach you how to do this, but what I'm gonna do is I have a dot right here on the socket. I'm gonna watch that and try and guesstimate 90 degrees. Well, that's 90. Let's put the car down. Ouch, that was my ear. And it's down. Oh, I didn't call Mazda. I said I was going to call Mazda to see if they had a passenger side mirror. I never called them. Damn. I'm going to call them real quick. Okay, so they don't even have one. It's been retired, so I'm gonna have to find one online. There's plenty of people who part these things out because they blow up or the timing chain goes bad and they just don't want to fix them, or they've been crashed. So I'm gonna have to find one online and get it shipped to me. So that'll probably take a couple days, but in the meantime, we can put the headlights on. But first, we need to put the battery in. Back in the key fob here. I don't remember which way it went. Oh no, it gives me right here. Positive. Yeah, okay, cool. Tells me right on the rubber seal. Right there on the rubber seal, it's got a positive. Right there. So we may have to reprogram the car for the key fob. Not too sure, but we'll find out here in a second. Oh ho ho! Yeah, yeah. All right, cool. Okay. So now we're gonna put the headlights in. Heck yeah, that is awesome. All right, I loosened one of the bolts, so it should be enough room now to fit these in. I hope. Oh, that bumper's not going anywhere. All right. Yeah. Sweet. Now let's put this on. That way it looks halfway complete. That's all good. Get this out of the way. And we will turn the headlights on. Bam. Oh, they look so cool. Why is that moving? Oh, there you go. Okay. I guess it's a startup sequence. Yeah, one top right. We got the sequentials. Yeah. High beam. And does this still work? I wonder if my headlight leveler still works. I can't even see it. Oh, they do. What? Yo. Okay. That's actually pretty dope. But yeah. Check it out. Oh man. Dude, those look cool. I like them. I do. I'll give you guys a little bit of a walk around what they look like up close. So we got the LED for the amber side markers. And then we have a DRL strip right there, which, like you guys just saw, turns into the sequential. And that one too, with that one. And my taillights actually work. So that's a plus. None of the bulbs are burned out. So that's the taillights. I want to get new taillights. I just haven't decided. Sorry, I have a bunch of crap right here. But, yep. We'll start it. Screw it. Oh man, I don't know if you guys heard me or anything like that, but this stupid thing, if I don't take my case off my phone, but I wonder if it... Nah, it doesn't do anything. I want to see if I can get that to turn on. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm pleased to say this car is officially done, besides the hood, a new grille, basically a whole new paint job, but that'll come at a completely different time. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.